With most news coming out of Ukraine being either bad or propaganda, and often both, it's refreshing to hear something hopeful and positive. Especially when it's about my favorite topic, bicycles. Hi, I'm Vera, and I recently came across a newsletter from UCycle, Ukraine's leading cycling advocacy group, explaining how cycling is on the rise. At first, this might seem surprising. After all, cycling isn't exactly a top political priority right now. But when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. People are turning to bicycles as a practical, affordable and reliable way to get around, especially with high fuel prices and damaged infrastructure. The influx of refugees into western Ukraine cities has also increased congestion, and cycling offers a space-efficient solution. But Ukraine's bicycle revival isn't just a short-term response. This shift is actually influencing policymakers and urban planners to prioritize cycling infrastructure. And while building safe, functional bike lanes requires expertise, Ukraine isn't alone in this challenge. Around the world, city planners are still figuring out the best ways to integrate cycling into urban design. In fact, the idea of making cities bike-friendly is still relatively new, and there's no universal blueprint for success. That's why it's exciting to see real progress. Ukraine's National Transport University in Kiev has introduced a new course on cycling infrastructure. This is a huge step forward in training future traffic engineers to design streets that works for everyone, not just for cars. According to UCycle, the course covers the role of bicycles in sustainable cities, the history of cycling mobility, European and Ukrainian cycling strategies, road design standards, multimodal transport solutions, cargo bikes, and even how cycling can aid Ukraine's reconstruction and European integration. So it seems to me that all of the important stuff is covered. What I find particularly encouraging is that cycling advocacy groups were involved in developing the course. This means real-life cycling experiences are being taken into account, not just theoretical planning. And that's critical. In my own advocacy work in Switzerland, I've seen firsthand how traffic planners and politicians can come up with terrible designs that don't actually work for cyclists. The problem? Advocacy groups often have the best insights, but not the funding or influence to implement change. I can only imagine how much harder it's for groups like UCycle in Ukraine. So, if you'd like to support their work, I've linked their donation page in the description below. And if you want to support this channel, a like and subscribe would mean a lot. Ukraine's future is uncertain, and it's hard to predict how all this will unfold. But seeing cycling gain momentum, even in the most challenging circumstances, gives me hope. Let's all wish for peace soon, so that one day we can cycle through Ukraine's streets and experience the progress for ourselves. Until then, I'll see you in the next video with more good news about cycling.